That is the Bionic Woman. And
Yes, it is.
what is she holding in the bottom there?
Like a giant barbell kind of thing.
Ooh,
Like a big
work.
metal barbell.
Because she's so strong.
Cause she's a $6 billion woman.
At this
You know
point,
they're
she would be.
redoing the Bionic Man.
Supposedly.
The $6 billion or $6 trillion. Mark Wahlberg's going to play his part.
Ugh.
You know, a couple years ago, maybe like a decade ago, actually, they did a new Bionic Woman for television.
Really?
With that British.
With Christina Aguilera.
With a British actress. I think it was like Katie Sackhoff or somebody.
Uh-huh.
And her name was Jamie Summers.
And they sacked her off.
It just wasn't. It
didn't pick up.
Without Lindsay, the reason the Bionic Woman works is because of Lindsay.
Yeah.
So
It's all about Lindsay.
It wasn't a tie-in with Christina Aguilera Bionic?
No, although
The XXTINNA.
there is a fierce song from that particular album, Bionic. That wasn't one of her better albums, but there's a fierce song from that album. It's that song that goes womp 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 womp.
Vanity?
I know it's not called Vanity. Here, I'll tell you right now. Oh my God, it's so fierce.
It's not ain't no other man can stand
Can't stand
next to you. But I have a dope mix of that though.
So do I.
I think it's Quentin Harris. But it's not Vanity. I love myself. Love myself. No.
Christina.
Yeah.
I
You know
guess,
what's
would Christina be Tina if you're
Well,
trying to look her up?
I'll tell you what's not on that album, which should have been. And Booby, I think
so,
you,
Matinga.
you can agree with me on this. If God don't do it, it don't get done.
No.
No, it don't. It don't get
It's-
done.
No.
It's called Bobblehead. Bobblehead.
Bobblehead. Do you
But
know I
it's
don't
cute.
I
Get
don't know
into
that
it.
song, but now I'm gonna have to get into it.
You got to get into it. Got to get into the Bionic Woman from
Yes.
50 years ago,
Word.
and the song Bobblehead from like a decade ago. Because homework is nothing if not completely on writing the tip of current news and events.
And this is homework.
yeah,
And I am Mike Diamond.
and this is Miss Matinga.
And this is Booby.
Yo. And is everybody's microphone on? Is everyone's video in HD?
It's on.
I believe so. Why does my screen look a little bit dirty to you?
Honey, everything about you looks dirty.
Trust. Here, let me just wipe my screen down.
Well, while you
my-
do that, I'm gonna sing a little ditty. If God don't do it, it don't get done.
Is that a little bit better?
It's a little bit better. I mean,
A little bit, yeah.
It's still a little balmy, but I think we can do it. I do. I like that word balmy. B-A. Oh, Jesus God. Talk about balmy.
Yeah. Do you know what a raccoon dog is?
No.
Nope.
It is from Japan. It's called a tanuki. It looks like a mixture of a dog and a raccoon. It's actually in the in the fox family. It's kind of like a fox, but it looks like a raccoon had sex with a dog. It is the weirdest looking animal. We watched a special about it last night and how they're invading Europe. And it's really shady. And then we watched a special
like xenophobia.
Thank you. Then we watched a special on Coy Wolves. Do you know what a Coy Wolf
They're
is?
so coy.
It's those wolves that like they just kind of sidle around and they're
Oh,
like,
stop it.
I might bite you. I might not.
I may be.
Yeah.
A coy wolf is a half coyote, half wolf, because they're killing all the wolves. There's not many wolves in their natural habitat, so coyotes are mating with the wolves and filling in the predator.
Filling in the gap, so to speak.
Exactly.
right.
And they look like wolves, but wolves and coyotes. It's amazing what Mother Nature does.
Honey, it's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
No, and she a mad drag queen.
Do you know where I've heard the word tanuki before?
Tanuki.
There's a guy on, maybe it's Grindr, maybe it's Scruff, and I'm just going to call it out. He's in the West Village, okay? And his screen name is The Bad Tanuki. And I thought, this is maybe 2 years ago when I was working down in that area. I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. Then I saw him going into some sandwich shop on Greenwich Avenue as cunt as could be. And I was like, that is false representation. Don't give me your picture looking like a man, but then you acting like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's my jam.
I mean, let ye who has not sinned cast the first stone.
Let ye.
Yeah.
Honey,
Yee.
let yeast.
Let me tell you something. I
Yeah.
had had hooked it up with this guy back in 90. Oh my God, when AOL was big, and his
Ooh.
name was CG Dane Guy. CG, either Coral Gables or Coconut Grove.
And he was Danish, or he was a Great Dane.
Danish. No,
He was
no Danish. He's
Danish.
blonde, big, buff guy. And he had me take a cab from South Beach all the way out to Coconut Grove. And I get out there and he opens the door and he's lovely. And he says, "Come into my boudoir." And I go into his boudoir and there's a Great Dane.
Okay.
Okay.
And so,
And he's
Matinga, we're like gagging.
the dog immediately jumps up on the bed. And he's like, do you want to party? I'm like, all right. And we proceed to kiki. And he goes, what do you feel about the dog?
Cute dog. Very hairy.
I mean, he's adorable. He's like, well, would you mind fucking me while I fuck the dog?
Oh,
No,
He was into
bitch.
bestiality. And that's why the dog jumped on the bed, because he immediately knew there was going to be sex involved.
Because that dog was a
Girl,
slut.
because the
I was
dog was
like-
like, "What's Latin trade tonight?"
But why would you fuck your dog? That's just
You
don't
know,
do that.
your pets or
Is-
animals in general cannot give consent.
Of course.
So whether
it's a
or
big
not-
no-no.
Whether or not you think they may be enjoying it,
Yeah.
they
Under
can't
no
give.
circumstances.
It's under no circumstances. I mean, listen, have you seen that documentary Zoo?
I
it's
have it, but I haven't
rough.
watched it.
With the
It's
horse?
where- with the horses,
Yes.
and guys getting to find horses and stuff, and these. It's a reason that those things happen in the shadows, because
What we do in
they're
shadows.
what we do in the shadows, darling.
It's ghastly.
Yesterday I watched the live episode, but I watched it just focusing on the commentary.
The
and
live
com-
episode that we did, the live
that
stream.
we did,
Yeah.
we did. Not the test, but the other one.
Mhm.
And the commentary was raucous, I must say. It was really fun. That was a fun episode.
There were so many that I couldn't catch them all because they were going by so fast. And we will do another live stream at some point.
Yes, at some point. We'll keep
Yeah.
it special, but yes, definitely at some point.
Yeah.
So a couple shady questions up in there that we will not repeat.
Yeah, I caught a couple of shady ones and a couple of very insightful ones from bitches that have watched everything we
have
done.
watched everything.
Interesting.
I refuse to address those. Let
Yeezy.
Not sinned. Oh, speaking of. No, let's
no
not go there.
politics.
No politics.
But let's talk about yeast.
Yeastie.
Girl, we're doing this Zoom thing.
Some
Me-
people say I'm yeast. Some people say I'm yeasty. Oh, it doesn't work.
But I've only got this thrush and it's beastly. And they say I'm beastly.
You're
My
so
tongue is beastly.
You're really beastly.
No, but speaking of yeast, so we're doing this like Zoom thing,
So
Can you
sorry.
change that ringtone for God's sake?
No, but you got to dance to it.
Copyright strike. So we're doing this here, me and my two best Judies, and I know we can't be in the same room right now because of the situation, Miss Matinga's crabs. But in honor of our friendship and our sisterhood, I made something for us. And even though we can't enjoy it together, I made something
A
called
doo-doo stain.
friendship bread.
Oh,
A real thing called friendship bread to celebrate our sisterhood. It's an
That's
it's an Amish tradition.
That's a
it's
sweet roll.
Did you bake that?
Yeah, bitch, it's friendship bread. I made friendship bread.
You ain't made that. That
didn't
looks like a
bake that. I
school
don't
lunch
believe you.
bun.
I barely
Excuse
believe it.
me?
I barely believe in this friendship that you made that bread.
You know what? That bitch, you ain't
That's
giving
it.
me a piece.
Shut. No, yeah, we get a piece anyway.
How dare you?
Can I get a piece?
Can I get a piece? You are accusing me of
You were feeling
dishonesty.
yeasty. You were actually
Dishonesty in the
feeling yeasty.
kitchen? How dare you?
Never in the kitchen.
I was
Not
up
in the
all
kitchen.
night
Not in
mixing ingredients
Disney.
to make friendship bread, and this is the thanks I get. Fine, I'll just chuck it in the trash then. Fine. Wow. Okay, try to do a nice thing. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Girl, what was it when in the John Waters movie? Girl, I'm trip on. And she puts her face
Trip
in
on.
in the-
The last time I saw him, he was in the kitchen.
Mm.
In the kitchen.
Oh, desperate
but
living.
it's so visceral when she puts the face in the dog food.
It's
like
choice.
The
so
dog
visceral.
food, bitch.
Come on, bitch, eat some dog food. Eat it. Eat it. Put my baby in the refrigerator. Eat it. Oh, good Christ.
And then when she realizes she's dead, oh, good Christ.
Oh, good cry.
Oh, good cries. Well, okay, so you know what? Viewers, if you'd like my special recipe
Piece of bread.
shit bread, took me 4 fucking hours, but I guess these two don't appreciate it.
And 4 fucking hours, and you just made 1 loaf.
No, I made several, but I just brought one on camera because, logistics
what,
and aesthetics
girl?
and things.
You need
Oh,
to go
you know
boil
what?
some water
Girl,
for your
you know
pasta.
what? I'll absolutely believe you if you show me those other loaves.
Okay, bitch, hold up.
Inch a loaf.
Let me take my belt off.
Uh-huh.
But moving on from the friendship bread. So I just want to say that Matinga, this is the second time in 4 days you've accused me of lying. And Booby, you back me up here. Viewers, we were going to do a game night. We do like a weekly game night. We usually play categories, the queens, kiki, ooh la la. And this week, only Booby and I were free at that time. So we said, fuck game night. And we just had a chat. And we got Zoom bombed, okay? We got Zoom bombed by a guy with a gigantic fucking cock, okay? And I took a screenshot and I sent it to the other bitches in the text. And I'd be like, this is what y'all missed. You should have come. And you accused me of lying.
I said lies. I call shenanigans. Yeah, right. That you're gonna get Zoom bombed with some dude with a giant dick. The one time that we don't that no one shows up for game night. By the way, my back was in ruins. I wasn't feeling well.
How
I
you
didn't show
doing
up
now?
for game night. I am a rickety old bitch, but I am going to the doctor and trying to figure
Good.
out what's going on. But I'm a
But
hot
not
mess.
too rickety to make accusations against me and
Oh,
Booby.
Not even Booby. I think Booby's just backing you. I think that you are unfairly causing an undue influence on Booby. Because I can see when Booby's lying in his eyes and he can't help but laugh. And I can see it
Booby,
on his face
Booby,
right
Booby,
now.
Miss
And
Booby.
he starts to look a little bit
Were
like LL
we
Cool
or
J.
were we not Zoom bombed by a guy with a fucking
Yeah,
Donkey
boo.
Kong dick?
It was big, real big.
It was big,
That's
real
what,
big.
Yeah, that's what she coached you to say right before this show. Booby, just say it was big, real
What?
big. Don't give any
People,
detail.
honey, people get Zoom
Yeah.
bombed. We got Zoom bombed. And it just
I
happened to be a guy with a big monster
Yeah.
tenants fleshy quad.
Penis.
Yeah, it just happened to be. Yeah.
Cause I got it like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yes,
This
I
is
got it
listen.
like that.
Girl, if you need to believe, if you need me to believe
Don't give me Whitney
you
Mariah,
were,
bitch.
that you were Zoom bombs, then sure, I'll go with that.
Matinga, okay, listen, I respect you. I love you. You're my older sister. I look up to you. You almost like my gay mother. Oh, well, you're fake back pain, but you want to be doing stunts. You want to be doing stunts, honey.
Bitch, I'm a dancer. Why do you think I got this back
Yeah,
pain?
save it for Saskatchewan's drag race, bitch. Okay.
I am watching Canada Drag Race. It's quite good.
But what I was gonna say was, even all that aside, girl, I'm gonna give you your props. Do you know why? Do you want to know why?
I do. I want to know why.
In our text conversation that the three of us were having, something went right by me that I want to give you credit for. You came up with a drag name that was quite cute.
What was it?
Ms. Merriam-Webster.
Thank you.
It took me, I had to scroll back.
Thank
And
you.
say, well, I feel like I missed something. I scrolled back and I saw it. I said, oh, that's kind of cute.
Please throw it on the list. It's topical.
The list, it's
True.
on now.
Yes, Miss Merriam-Webster.
She's a wordy bitch.
She's a wordy bitch. She be
Mhm.
talking.
Very
Mhm.
reedy.
Miss
Very
Merriam.
reedy. The library's always open with her.
Trust.
Yes. Which has nothing to do with the show, Webster.
Yes.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Did you
and
know that
I'll
I
have
went
you
to
know, I
junior
took-
high school with him?
With Webster, really?
With Emmanuel Lewis? He went to Satellite East.
She's very small.
I went to Satellite West.
Really?
She was very small. She was in the same grade as I was. I saw her a couple of times.
And so is he, well, first of all, is he still alive?
I do not believe
I
so.
think he is.
He's not the one that fell down and broke his head. That was
No, that was Gary Coleman.
that was
Gary
different
Coleman.
strokes.
Right.
Yeah, Gary Coleman, who was far more famous.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was in Good Times.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, he was in an episode of Good Times.
No.
No. Different strokes.
Janet was on Different Strokes.
But he was also in an episode of Good Times. I saw the episode the other day. He called Esther Roll Mama. Hey, Mama, what are you trying to do? It was so cute. You got to see it.
Interesting.
Google it.
Different Strokes was a spinoff from Facts of Life. Oh no, Facts of Life was a spinoff from Different Strokes.
Right.
Because Mrs. Garrett used to work for them.
Right.
That's right.
Interesting. Well, we'll get to that on our Facts of Life podcast that we do at some point.
Maude and the Jeffersons was a spinoff of Archie Bunker.
Right.
So it's
Really?
it was All in the Family.
And Good Times. Good Times was a spinoff of Archie Bunker.
Right. All in the Family begat
Yeah.
Good Times, Maude, the Jeffersons, Archie Bunker's Place.
Norman
You know
Lear
what?
had money.
Norman Lear is the bomb. And honey, don't sleep. I have like that Get TV, and it's all old sitcoms.
Right.
What is it called?
And so it's called Get, G-E-T, Get TV.
Get
And
TV.
it's like it's over the air. It's
Right.
Don't Sleep, that Miss Ann Mira and Danielle Brisbois were on Archie Bunker's Place.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
fierce and like really like not as good as Archie Bunker, but very, very good. And Miss Danielle Brisbois grew up to be a very famous songwriter. I mean, she's written for Kelly Clarkson and like Danielle Brisbois, like she's like a fierce songwriter.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know who I was just mixing her up in my head with Soleil Moon Frye?
Miss Soleil Moon
Yeah.
Frye.
Which
Who
is
was she Punky
She's
Brewster?
Punky Brewster.
Yeah.
And there is a brand new Punky Brewster
Well,
on
she's
the
an
way.
adult. Yeah.
with
I want-
Soleil.
I want to do a porn called Spunky Brewster.
I'm sure it's been done.
Oh. Well, just shoot me down. Will everyone just take the fucking shots at me today? Well, I have this friendship bread by myself.
Mhm.
So, but then also, whenever I think of Soleil Moon Frye, I think of Dweezil Zappa for some reason. And what was Dweezil's
Moon Unit.
sister?
Moon
Unit.
Unit.
Zappa
Right,
was the
right,
sister.
right.
So all of those three.
Can you
things
imagine
come
that your
together
name is
for
Moon
me.
Unit?
Moon Unit, and she did the song Valley Girl,
Right.
which is "Gag Me with a Spoon."
Oh my God.
Oh my God! Like
Square peg,
that's-
square peg, square peg.
I remember
Square
being on
Pigs,
the
Fierce Show.
on the school
Fierce
bus
show.
and somebody just screaming out, "Oh my God, gag me with a dinosaur dick!" And I was like, it might have been me. It might have been my
Wouldn't
sister.
gag me.
No. I've been gagged with dinosaur dick, bitch. Trick so old. I was like,
Trick so
motherfucker,
old.
pull down your panties, bitch. Let me see them mothballs.
And
Actually
fossilized
It became
balls.
fossilized, exactly.
Word, bitch. So speaking of music, though, I don't want to. This is completely out of nowhere. I just want to give a hot take about a musical artist, Edith Piaf. She sucks. Okay, that's a hot take because
I always mix her with rice pilaf.
well, it is a nice flavor. You know,
Right.
a little sazon, unless they're owned by Goya.
Mhm.
No more Goya.
Goya, oh boya, no,
No boya.
no
Mm.
Goya, more Latoya. Okay. That's what I'm going to
Exactly.
say. But so yesterday I was trapped in the car with, I was in the car with a friend of mine, and the one CD he had, because we were so like out of range here in the country that there was no signal for anything. The best of Edith Piaf.
Oh,
And let me tell you,
Ooh.
first of all, I said, "Dear, I think you're a homosexual." And then I also said, "Please turn this off because it's killing me. I don't speak French, and the pitch of her voice is like a needle in my head." So my hot take, Edith Piaf.
Mhm.
You know what I think? That like something like that, it's like kind of cute for a swirl,
It wasn't even.
but not for a spell. Like
It wasn't
like
even.
maybe a song, but if you have to listen to the whole thing,
Like the best of Pia Zadora.
Miss Pia Zadora, honey.
Was she a musical artist?
Pia Zadora.
I
Pia-
know she was an actress.
Yeah, she was a singer
She
first.
put out music. Yeah. I wouldn't call her a singer, but she did put out music. She's like a singer. No. I was gonna say she's like,
Like
a singer.
chanteuse.
I was gonna say she's a singer like Charo, but Charo's actually even more legit.
And Charo
Right.
plays that guitar, bitch, for your
And
nerves.
she's a great Spaniard guitarist. Like,
Right.
Still
one of the
looking
best.
timeless.
Doesn't she look
Timeless.
great?
What did
You
she do? She sold her soul to the devil, is what she
Honey,
did in
don't wanna s-
Spanish.
Don't want to see her in the morning.
No.
But also, weird thing, Charo's son is the light of her light. They live on the same compound. He's actually like 20 years ago, he was so beautiful. That kid was gorgeous. And I think he would still be gorgeous, but he has had so much surgery. That now he
Really?
just looks so totally fake.
You say kid, he's probably in his
Mm.
60s, right?
I would say probably like mid 50s. Yeah, probably.
How
But
old
that,
is Charo?
That boy just got to be 80.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's consult the oracle as I enjoy my friendship bread. Excuse me. It's Amish friendship bread, by the way. I wanted to keep it legit. No, Google, that's not what I'm asking. Oh, it's bringing up the recipe. Shut up, Mennonite. Oh, and then it just looked at Mennonites. Okay. How old is Charo?
Charo is 69 years old.
Lies.
That's a lie.
That's
Lies.
a goddamn lie.
Lies.
She was in her
Some-
40s in
Yeah.
Love Boat time.
Yeah.
69.
She was able to go in and amend. Because how can Charo be 69 but Joan Collins is like 82?
And she married Xavier Cugat in like the 60s, right?
Yeah.
That's like 55.
Child.
Was she a child bride?
Yeah.
Oh,
Child
she was
me.
a child bride.
That's amazing. That is a blatant lie.
It's a blatant lie. Yeah.
She's much older than that.
Welcome to showbiz, dear.
The thing
Mm.
is, but if you were born,
You should pay them.
honey,
Pay them
she,
no mind.
she couldn't pay them enough.
Look, I have no shame. Look, the secret's out. Everyone knows. Everyone knows I'm 38. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I own it,
Yeah.
bitch.
Honey, waist size,
At this point,
Mostly.
mostly
muesli, too much muesli, darling.
I just saw
muesli.
the commercial
Actually,
from
you know what? I
that.
love me some muesli.
I almost bought muesli at the store today when I was buying this roll. I mean, when I was getting the ingredients for friendship bread.
Friendship bread. Uh-huh.
Whoa,
No,
what happened?
muesli is what do you think muesli is?
Muesli is a cereal.
That's
Like a cereal.
muesli. Muesli is also a beauty regimen,
Really?
like a cream.
I had
Muesli.
no idea.
Yeah.
Like porcelana.
like Princess Borghese's mud mask.
Word.
Muesli.
Yes.
What
like-
was that Spanish chick?
Like Princess Extrava's mud mask.
There was a Spanish chick.
Oh.
That
She
everyone
must have
used
just
to-
had passed out face down.
So there was a Spanish chick who used to do hair products, and everybody loved her hair products.
Was it Queen Helene?
I think it was Queen Helene.
Not
Yeah.
Miss Thing. What's that shit you used to make us use with the placenta?
Oh, I love that stuff. The lamb placenta.
Right.
It was like, and then it came in like 2 separate packages that you had to mix together.
Right.
Yo,
Right.
that shit. would
And what does
fuck
it do?
It would like if you, because me and Michael back in the day, you know, we
Had
would
long hair.
color, we would relax, we'd really fuck with the
Thank
hair.
God I've gone natural.
And
Mm.
that would like, it would really help bring you back. It was lamb placenta and something
Wow.
else. That shit used to heat up by itself. Like that shit was no joke. That shit.
is-
But Queen Helene, everyone loved her products. They didn't work.
Queen Helene.
Miss Queen Helene. Also, there is a supposedly some fierce documentary out there about Walter Mercado. That
Yeah,
Everybody's been
Netflix.
watching it.
On Netflix.
yeah, everyone wants me. Yeah, everyone's been like, "Have you watched the Walter Mercado doc?"
Mm-hmm.
I got to check it out. Anna Navarro is a friend of mine on Facebook, and she told me to watch it.
The Anna Navarro. Anna
Yeah, from CNN.
Really?
We have a mutual friend, and he introduced us on Facebook.
Oh, how lovely.
Interesting.
Aren't you, honey? Aren't you, just one of those Floridians in the know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What
You
you
know
be
how
knowing?
Latinos
do.
What you be knowing in Florida these days, baby?
Mhm.
Yo,
No.
Booby gave me, so the night that you guys didn't do game night when we got Zoom bombed by the really super
big
hung
penis?
guy,
Right.
before that, Booby gave me a virtual tour of the house that he and Bob own in Florida.
Oh,
It looks
lovely.
fucking over.
Really?
The
I
the
haven't-
room with the bird,
It speaks.
It's a giant aviary for the bird, for the little bird.
amazing. It looks
can fly
luscious.
everywhere.
The plants look fabulous. Everything looks great. Good for you. I'm so happy for you.
Booby, when we do game night on Monday, if we do happen to do game night again, I'd love a quick little tour.
I would love to show you.
Yes.
Yeah. And why doesn't Bob show up for game night? Is she just like, is it too, it's not
He
her
likes
scene.
he likes to give me my personal time with my sisters. He likes
Well,
I've invited him, but he's like, no. This is your time with family. So
If Bob don't do it, it don't
right.
get done.
Cause if Bob didn't do it,
He's on the one.
damn it, I'm trying to do if your heart isn't in it, why can't you tell me so?
What a great song. What a
Honey,
great song.
that is it's not 5-star. Who does that song?
Isn't it James Ingram?
No, it's the same people that do Secret Love.
Atlantic Star?
Atlantic Star.
Yes.
Now, am I confused, or was Sherelle part of Atlantic Star?
I believe she was.
Sunday,
also,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Also, Heaven Must Be Missing an Angel, I think. Is
Tavares.
That's
Atlantic
Tavares.
Star.
That's Tavares.
Oh, is that Tavares?
That's
Yeah.
Tavares, yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
one of those songs, one of those, there's an angel
If
missing
your
from
heart
heaven
isn't
songs.
in it,
You know what I
why-
downloaded yesterday?
What?
It's a
If
beautiful
you
song.
should ever be lonely,
Val
think
Young.
of the time, think of the moments we share. Share.
Do you have her
sings
song
that?
Seduction? Val Young.
Val
Miss
Young.
Val Young.
What about Seduction? Do you know her song Seduction?
No.
Seduction of my love?
That's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what's so weird? So Val Young was a protege of Rick James, as
Right.
were the Mary Jane Girls.
Exactly.
I just had a conversation about the Mary Jane Girls with Mizell yesterday, weirdly enough. Yeah.
On,
I love the
on
Mary
my
Jane Girls.
In my house all night long.
All night long.
Candyman.
They were the response to Vanity Six, which was Prince's
Right.
female choir.
Vanity 6 has been scrubbed from the net. You can't find it on Amazon. You can't find it on iTunes. Like the Vanity
What was
6
their big song?
catalog,
Nasty
Nasty
Girl.
Girl, which is a
Oh.
fierce fucking song. But also The Belle of St. Mark.
No,
and
that's Sheila E.
was that Sheila E? What's the one where
They
like,
did-
they get to a read with the
If a
with the-
girl answers, don't hang
Don't
up.
answer.
Yeah.
The first reed battle I ever heard in my life. I was sitting in
Fierce.
class. I heard it playing out the window from somebody's car, and my ears perked up. And I said, I don't know what that is, but it's talking my language.
But the catalog is scrubbed from
Wow.
the net.
The
You cannot
fucking- I'm sorry, guys. The woodchuck
woodchuck?
is back, and bitch,
Oh.
right up against the glass. You better. That's right. You better run.
it wants to get in.
It ain't
Because
getting
it
in.
probably like wants food or something.
I would have Cutie attack, but she's asleep in her basket.
Oh, honey,
Oh.
don't let Cutie anywhere near that thing.
No, no,
But
no.
but
so
yeah,
Vanity
for some
Six.
reason, Vanity 6 is scrubbed. Like you cannot buy a legal copy of Nasty Girl or any Vanity album. They're scrubbed from the net.
What's their other jam? 3 times 2 equals 6.
Yeah, it's probably Prince owned that.
Don't they have a
catalog.
song called "Bite the Beat"? It was just some deep shit, bitch. When I was in like elementary school, I was like, I don't know what they're saying, but I'm into it.
The one Vanity song that you can find is I found a place, finally found a place to go, Seventh Heaven. And also, do you know that Gail Gadot is going to play Hedy Lamarr?
Well, now hold up, back it up.
Really?
Also,
Yeah.
that's great. Back it up. Seventh Heaven is Vanity
Is just Vanity.
from that soundtrack for that dragon movie. What's it called, girl?
The
Last Dragon?
The Last Dragon.
She also Vanity Six did a cover of Sex Shooter before Purple Rain shot and before Apollonia was cast.
And then it became Apollonia 6.
But you can find her demo of Sex Shooter, and it's okay. And I think she left because she found Jesus. And also, initially,
Yes.
Prince wanted to call her
She became born
Vagina,
again.
and the group was going to be called Vagina Six. And she was like, "That's a bit too much."
I think she found Jesus way later because then she had like her little minor, but not bad, little movie career. She was in a couple cute movies. She was in Action
She was
Jackson.
gorgeous woman.
You know what? She was like the very first time ever in my life I saw a girl, and I was like, first of all, I can't tell what
I'd
race.
like to have sex with her.
No, although I did think she was beautiful. I wanted to have her hair, but I couldn't tell what race. I couldn't tell what race. I couldn't tell. Is this girl black? Is she white? Is she Latin? What is this
And-
girl like?
Right,
You
and
just
did it
couldn't
matter?
tell. It didn't matter, no. But like it was that first time I was like, this girl is just her own thing.
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
Right,
And it's
right.
funny, after she found God, honey, she got so busted. Like God didn't save her looks.
No.
Might have
If
saved her soul.
God don't do it, you don't look done.
Mm-mm.
Ah, she
You
looked
don't.
done.
She looked done in.
Done in.
Yeah. So anyway, on today's edition of Homework, the topic is
Wow.
wow. Oh, I came up with I don't know if
Wow.
I'd call it a glingo word. Anyway, I'll give it to you anyway. Scanktious. It's when you're really sleazy and a little nervous about it. You're feeling scanktious.
So anxious.
Like you're walking into a sex club and you got to check in your clothes, and just as you're taking off your underwear, somebody that you know comes walking out.
Are you talking
That's
from
feeling
experience?
scanktious. No, it's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you look across the room and it's a great day and you're like, don't I know you? Yeah.
Well, it's a cute little story. Miss a friend of the little podcast here is Daniel Nardicchio, who throws these underwear parties on Fire Island. They're famous. They're infamous.
Yes.
But you can only
not happening this season.
Not this season, darling.
Are they turn into sex parties?
I don't know. I've never
It's an
been.
underwear party.
I've never been. I know that Michael's been with Giggles and stuff like that. Certainly the atmosphere is conducive to that, but like, you know, it's a lot of dancing. Maybe there's like a little closet room. I don't know. I've never been.
Right.
But one time I was on Fire Island with my dear daughter, Miss Robert, in a house filled with your very, you know, beautiful, typical Chelsea bonds. And they're like, oh, let's go to Nardicchio's party. But I didn't know what Nardicchio's party was. And I'm like, so like, you know, I'm wearing a pair of jeans and a t-shirt and some chancletas. You know, and it's like they're all in like little shorts and stuff like that. And then we get to the door. I'm like, guys, the guy's really underdressed for this one. I mean, I know they're trying to look sexy, but they're really underdressed for this one. Then we get to the door and Miss Robert is like, girl, you know that it's underwear. I'm like, can I wear a pair of footy pajamas?
Which is also your new drag name.
Miss Footy Pajamas. He's like, no, it's like underwear, you know. I'm like, can I wear like an underwear and like a really long t-shirt with like a little gold belt? he's like, no, mama, it's like underwear. And I'm like, but you know, but I look like Opus from Bloom County when I'm just wearing underwear. And
How was the party?
And he was at, now mind you, this was years and years ago. Now mind you, we had all dropped the E already. And I was like, I'm not going into this party. I'm not doing this.
Right.
Because, you know, I'm not going to give these children the Baby Huey, you know, show. You know, the little Baby Huey moments. I was like, I'm not doing this. And Miss Robert was like, but girl, like you dropped your E, you're fucked up. What are you going to do? And I was like, I'll figure out something to do. And I didn't go. I did not go.
And you found something to do.
And I found something to do, girl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't even know why I shared that, but I did.
That's okay. You know, Fire Island, it's a place of mystery and magic and mayhem and
pagan and hedonism and craziness.
You know, I mean, and there's stuff going on this year, but I don't know about underwear parties. I mean,
I'm sure they're still going on. Trust me.
On the low, like on the low.
On the low.
Yeah.
There's stuff going on everywhere. Bitch, let me tell you, I picked up a motherfucker over here at Dollar General, right up here in the country. Right. Girl, he gave me a social disease. I got gonorrhea, bitch. I got the clap and COVID, bitch. I said, give me the combo platter. He said, have some gonorrhea. I said, all right, then. You want some friendship bread? Because I got yeast. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I'm talking.
Did you pick up some country trade?
Mama.
How long has it been?
How long has it been for what?
For Trey.
You mean like how long have I had intimate relations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I feel that
you look so taken aback.
Because my
honestly,
oh, darling, 4 or 5 years, 5 years maybe.
You're such a liar.
Oh, Mary,
crackhead liar.
I am.
Bitch, please.
You know what? I talk.
You think I didn't believe you about the yeasty bread?
No, listen here.
Whatever.
I talk a good game, but I'm very selective. I'm very discreet.
I'm not talking when you got worked. I'm talking about any sexual contact, Myrna.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys know that woodchuck that's always outside?
Why do you think he keeps showing up?
Why do you think he keeps showing up? No, bitch. Look, nobody wants to hear about that kind of nonsense. Okay.
Oh, no, they don't.
You know what? People tune in for our wisdom, our perspective, our advice. They don't want to hear us talk smut. I mean, Matinga, you're almost 50. Booby, you're in your 40s. I'm almost 40. The time for that kind of disgusting conversation is long past. Okay? It's over. It's done. Okay? I'm a respectable person, and I'm a respected person. But we don't look at your watch when I'm saying I'm respected.
I'm getting a text message
From who?
from some child.
Read it out loud right now.
It says this person has shared a photo.
Oh,
So I got to look at my phone to look at the photo.
Is it like a Zoom bomb penis photo?
It could be.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I'm not going to answer that question, but needless to say, you know, in this time of global craziness, I'm being extremely careful because I'm not only worried about my health, but the health of others.
Right. You don't want to give them
Friendship
gonorrhea.
Please,
I don't want the gonorrhea.
during that entire interlude, I was like, you know, when Stewie just kind of his head just kind of turns this way, some really insane angle.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you that.
What are you trying to say, bitch?
Girl, honey, you would let somebody taste that friendship bread. At least I would say.
You have them butter your biscuit.
I would say 5 months, and only because you've been in quarantine. But right before quarantine, I'm sure you sat on some big dick.
How dare you?
I'm sure you did. Honey,
How?
you had little pieces. Bitch, you lived with me. You can't lie to me.
Maybe you're feeling scanktious, darling, but I'm not, okay?
I'm not scanktious.
I own my sensuality, and when I want to reveal it, I will reveal it. Oh,
Okay.
good Christ.
Good cries.
But
Miss
I am
Booby,
up-
do you have a piece of gay lingo that is very Florida, like that they tend to use in Florida? Like, what's a piece of gay lingo that's very Florida?
Fort
They don't
Lauderdale.
have. They copy everything off New York. There's nothing
Off
that I
New
know
York.
of. Yeah, gasping, gagging.
Gasping, gagging. It's all the same. That's the thing. That's why like kids always like slip into the DMs and they're like, oh, we could use a little bit more glingo. It's like, girl, like there's no more glingo. Like, we've totally given you all the glingo, including a bunch of made up shit that you guys just took for real.
Oh, Pegasi.
What's Pegasi?
Miss Pegasi.
Pegasi. That's when.
Well, now it's real because we put it out there in the world. People use it.
Right.
They're always biting our rhymes, girl.
Oh yeah, yeah, girl.
But that's okay.
I've heard the word moosey used out there in the world.
We came up with it 30 years ago. Darling,
Yeah.
20 years ago.
What is
Pegasi?
Pegasus. Well, we were talking about Pegasus, but the more than one Pegasus would be a Pegasi,
A Pegasi.
a plural of Pegasus. And then we were trying to figure out, well, how could we use that in an everyday language? Like when you want to get your moosey work, but the guy, all he want to do is eat it. He's feeling very you're feeling very Pegasi.
That would make him a Pegasi.
Well, but the funny thing is, straight guys that like to get penetrated, that they call that pegging.
Yep.
It's called pegging. It's like a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a new thing that straight guys like to get penetrated anally. But
Right.
so like a Pegasi could be like when like
A person.
when a person like when a guy wants his wife to peg him, he like walks into the kitchen. He's like, "Baby, I'm feeling kind of Pegasi."
Pegasi.
Very good.
And you know what?
Or if he really, really likes it, he gives her the Pegasi.
Oh, that's where you wink with all three of your eyes.
Yeah.
And you know, bitch, my new drag name is Peggy Gaggenheim. Come to my museum, bitch. Okay.
Which is in
Mhm.
Venice, by the way.
The
and
Peggy
it's
Gaggenheim Museum?
The Peggy Guggenheim.
Oh.
And it's beautiful.
Oh.
It's absolutely beautiful. I've been there.
What?
Yeah, what?
I was gonna say, what is this whole thing with
What is this whole?
What is this whole thing?
what is this whole
Madness?
thing?
What's this cutting up
This
shit?
Pegasi. whole thing,
Pegasi
yeah.
happening up in between my legs.
Yes, darling.
There's a whole scene now, and it's not necessarily. I mean, yeah, it is porn, I guess, but where straight guys are like not is it frats, fraternities,
Fraternity brothers, frat brothers.
like fucking each other, like to get into the fraternity, and they're completely straight.
oh, that's called hazing, and like that fantasy has been around
For a
It's
long
been
time.
For a long time, it's been in gay porn
Oh,
and stuff
honey.
like that. I do think that there have been committed within hazing gross acts
Of course.
misconduct, molestation, penetration stuff like that.
Non-con.
Yeah, non-con, exactly. But like but I think that the
gay community has
the daydream of a frat brother sucking off another frat brother, or shining their shoes and ending up sucking their dick. That's has it happened? I'm sure it has.
Of course it has.
But I don't think it's not like a
as
thing.
erotic as people make it out to be.
No.
Oh, good Christ.
No.
Yeah, but if it's in porn, honey, either they're gay or they're gay for pay. I mean,
well, I guess so. I guess.
Oh,
right?
what you're talking about, Booby? You might be talking about bro jobs. Bro jobs.
Yes.
Bro
You're talking
jobs.
about bro jobs is something else. Bro jobs is two enlightened straight guys who are really good friends and are straight identified, who do end up falling into bed and blowing each other after a rave.
I don't
or
buy
girlfriends
it.
away.
It happens.
Or la 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 la. And I think that there are, because you've seen like those little, remember like in the 90s there were those straight raver boys and they would end up like making out with you or something like that. I mean, I think it's stuff like that can happen, but I think it's not
Drug-induced.
terribly. Yeah, it's drug induced. It's not terribly
Yeah,
likely.
I don't know.
It'd have to be a pretty enlightened straight dude to suck his best friend's dick, because we're gay dudes and we won't suck each other's dicks, even though we're friends.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro, but like,
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
you,
gonna take that
that's your
step.
dick.
No
Yeah.
homo.
And it's hard to like. I think especially straight guys, it's hard for them to separate those two things. But like, I bet you it has happened on some peyote at Burning Man.
I guess. I don't know. You know, who knows what the kids are up to? I have a question for the young people in the audience that are just.
Yes?
I said in the audience and I said young. Are you guys on Reddit, by the way?
I am not.
I don't do Reddit, but I want to know. There's a subreddit called Gay Bros. I do not know how Reddit works. I'm not exactly sure what Reddit is, but I want to know, why isn't there a subreddit about homework? Young people, my internet squad, I want you to get on that. Do it. No, you do.
What about
it.
TikTok?
A Kesha song? TikTok, don't stop getting high around the clock.
Do you think
I don't know anything about TikTok, but that's the latest craze. Everybody's doing it.
Do you think a drag queen in P-Town has done TikTok?
Of course.
Of course.
You think?
Of course.
Yes.
There's Dick Dock in P-Town. Have you been to Dick Dock?
I've never been to P-Town.
TikTok.
I've never
Yeah,
been.
bitch.
But there's
never
a
gone.
huge area called Dick Dock where people
It's
carry
Under
on.
it's under the deck of the boat slip, I've heard. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no,
And,
honey, bitches carry. Just picture like the meat rack on a beach.
well,
You
it
know.
won't be this. We won't be picturing it this summer.
No. But there's a time and a place for that kind of stuff, I suppose. TikTok. You know, I did a photo shoot with somebody at the TikTok. Some kid that Hedda was dating a long, long time ago. I don't remember what for exactly, but we did a daytime photo shoot where we had him passed out in the sand, like in disco clothes with like empty liquor bottles around him. I'm going to find those pictures and put them up. I don't remember the reason for this particular photo shoot, but we did it.
It's the kiki.
I guess we're all bored. We're all going crazy. I've been watching some just absolute shite. The other night I watched, have you seen The Nanny with Betty Davis?
No.
No.
1964, 65. I'm on a Betty Davis kick at the moment. It's an English psychological thriller horror thing where her eyebrows look not good, honey. She's giving you Balana.
We're both on Betty Davis kicks because
Yes. You guys just totally froze.
I Matinga froze.
Look how she's. Is she still frozen? She's like, wow. Okay, well, she's thinking about Betty Davis. Viewers, I want to take this time to say that I made this fucking friendship bread.
Oh,
And we were
Lord.
Zoom bombed, okay?
Yeah.
And that man had a big old piece. Oh, Booby, now you're going to open your mouth?
Yeah, I opened my mouth before. What you talking about?
You can't.
I said it's big, real big.
You ain't got my back.
I had
Bitch.
your back.
Girl.
or pimply back.
Excuse you, what?
Uh,
No.
clear my
So,
voice.
why don't we take this time to say that if you enjoy the content we are putting out there, you can feel free to support us on Patreon or tip us on Venmo. Booby, who are we on those platforms?
Workshop. That's a WERQSHOP.
Workshop. For
Workshop.
your nerves. I want to take this particular moment to show you the picture of the penis that Zoom bombed us. Viewers, this was it. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Damn.
Oh, can I blur that out? Do I know how to do that? Oh.
You may have to cut this whole thing.
Oh, it was juicy.
Although it looks
though.
cut.
It looked cut. Man, let me tell you, that was the best. That was the best moment of any Zoom chat I've ever had. Was when we got Zoom. Now I'm believing it. I don't know.
Good
I
times.
don't know.
Somebody texted me a picture of Betty Davis with Marty Feldman's eyes. And it's a
Marty
the
Feldman.
song Marty
eyes.
Feldman's
Yeah,
eyes.
the Kim Carnes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a fabulous picture, but I couldn't share it.
It's also a great song, Kim Carnes, Betty Davis Eyes.
Right.
But imagine being Betty Davis, who was still alive at that time, and having
Right.
like a big pop song about you.
About your eyes.
You know, it'd be like if somebody, right now did, oh, I don't know. Who's a celebrity?
Dolly Parton's tits.
Well,
Oh, that's old.
that's bass. How about Debbie Allen's ankles or whatever?
Yeah. Who's Debbie Allen?
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm young. I don't know these people.
me too. I gotta eat some of this friendship bread.
I'm ready.
Welcome back, darling.
Welcome back. I'm on my phone as I had an internet outage. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
No worries.
okay. That's all right. Yo, girl, while you were away, that goddamn woodchuck got in here and ate the fucking friendship bread. The nerve. Oh, she's gone again. Oh, she's throwing shade.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just gonna connect. I'm gonna connect my phone to a power source. Okay. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't,
So you're gonna stick the charger in your butthole?
don't think I haven't done it before.
Mighty Morphin
Oh, you get a
power
portable
bottom.
portable charger?
I do. I have Michael actually for Christmas one year
Mhm.
bought me. It holds about 5 charges, lightning fast charge.
Really? I need to get
yeah.
one.
Oh, because you were going to
I was going to Disney.
right.
I was going to Disney, and my phone was dying really fast because I was like using it constantly. And
Yeah.
nothing sucks more at Disney than like wanting to take a picture. Your phone is dead,
Yep.
and you
That
don't want to sit like at some charging station. So
That was a Christmas gift.
I need
This
to
is-
get one.
And remember, only 5 months until Christmas. So start your shopping now.
Yes.
Start your shopping early. I don't know. My favorite holiday is coming up, though. It's
Halloween.
no, the gay Jewish holiday called Shooketh.
Shooketh.
I celebrate it every year. Honey, she just got shooketh. Everything went sideways.
Shooketh.
Hello.
Do you have to build that shooketh?
the build the shooketh?
Yeah.
Yes, I align my 7 chakra khans.
Isn't that
Right.
isn't that like when a relative dies and you need 7 relatives to do shuketh?
That's when you need 7. Yes, that's when you're sitting Shiva for 7 days and you cover all the mirrors. I've been sitting Shiva for like 10 years, bitch. I don't want to look in the mirror. Trust me, darling. Trust me.
Darling.
Darling. Matinga, I cut you off earlier about Gal Gadot. She's going to be playing.
She is going to be playing Hedy Lamarr in the Hedy Lamarr story. You know, I didn't know a lot about Hedy Lamarr, but you know, Miss Hedy Lamarr ushered in the age of cell phones and future tech, like us talking on this phone right now. She created radar technology, and the U.S. government just took her idea and never informed her that they were taking her idea, never gave her credit for it.
She invented, was it radio frequency hopping? Was that what it was? It was
Radio
rotating.
Which your cell phone is using right at this very second.
Right. And then she got busted for shoplifting.
No.
Yes.
Yes, she
She was
did.
also a little bit of a nympho, she was.
Oh, darling,
Really?
aren't we all?
Aren't
we all, darling? While you were away, I already gave the shout out for Patreon and Venmo, so the kids know how to respect their elders and also their contemporary with coinage if they wish to. And oh, look at you in your little flannels. So although this has been a sort of loose and fancy-free homework episode.
Yes.
we-
Honey, I couldn't be any looser.
Oh, trust, girl. And viewers, we just want to let you know that we're going to be taking a couple of weeks off to work on some things and get some topics together. So don't be alarmed when next week you don't see us in the feed.
We will still be continuing to do Fire Chakotay.
Yes.
But we're going to take a couple weeks off in the dog days of summer
Mm-hmm.
from homework. This is a hiatus, not a goodbye.
Right.
We will be returning.
Yes.
We're just taking a couple weeks off in the dog days of summer to catch up, catch a breath.
I've got a lot of friendship bread to bake.
Go to Disney.
Go to Disney, honey.
Go to Disney. Forcibly not wear a mask.
Get some gonorrhea,
Just-
spread it around.
Run around the park trying to catch my ass.
Mhm.
Have you been getting into the videos on Facebook of Karens that refuse to wear masks? Like they show like different women, or usually they're women. That's why they're called Karens.
And a male Karen is a Kevin, is that right?
Is it Kevin? Yeah.
Or
Uh-huh.
Chad.
Or Chad.
Or Chad.
You know what?
It's just silliness.
It's ignorance and privilege that's always existed. It's just
Right.
amplified right now. People feel
Yeah.
emboldened and entitled. And also everybody has a phone, so we're catching it.
As
But
of
I
Monday,
said
there's going to be a whole lot more because Walmart decided to. You cannot enter Walmart without a mask, so you know there're going to be plenty of new Karen videos.
Oh God.
I sent you a cute video of a Karen a couple weeks ago, guys. Remember, it was a Native American woman
Yes.
in like a 7-Eleven
7-Eleven.
type store, and she smacks the crap out of a
Lovely.
Mhm.
who gags. She gags so
Yep.
hard.
She walked out. She didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh my god,
Mhm.
oh my god."
Mhm.
It's like, remember Ian told us a story about somebody getting the shit smacked out of them back when Ian was alive, and all they could say was, "Oh shit."
It was probably Ian smacking him.
Smacking him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I remember Ian telling me? And I know I didn't know him as well as you guys did. He told me that when the Ganses would go to Roxy, what they would do before they went in is when you're walking up 18th Street and the little projects and shit, and there was shrubbery, they would take all their weapons and
Yeah.
take them out off of their persons and hide
Yeah.
them in the shrubbery
He gave
on
me his
18th
gun.
Street.
He gave me his gun once to hide into the shrubs, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Hey.
This
But
was going to Tracks,
19th Street, 1 block away.
1 block away. Yeah.
But that's smart. Keep that shit within reach. Oh, I totally didn't tell you. Did I tell you that I got into a little fender bender and I scraped the paint off some old lady's car?
No.
Yes, you told me.
Child, this old bitch up here in the country, bitch, I was a little bit plucked at the moment because I was taking Miss Kitty Cat for her vet appointment, so I was all nervous. And I was driving a big old truck, and this woman had a big old truck, and it was a tight parking lot, and I scraped a little bit of her paint off. It was my fault. And, bitch, I could have dashed, but there were witnesses, so I didn't. So I gave her my phone number, and she's this old country bitch named Dottie.
It's probably for the best.
Dottie.
That's just karmically.
Yeah, because I believe in karma. I do. But you know what I don't believe in? I don't
Bigfoot.
definitely don't believe in Bigfoot. Do you know what kinesiology and muscle testing is?
Yes.
That is some bullshit. A friend of mine, and I'm not going to slam him for his beliefs, so retarded. So this I shouldn't use that word. So this kinesiologist has him hold one of his medications up to his chest, and then he puts his arm out, and she pushes against it, and depending on the resistance, she can determine whether or not it's the right medication for him.
Oh,
So
God.
Yeah, so she told him to stop taking this medication, but she had this other thing that she sells, an organic supplement that does the same thing. And I didn't want to come down on my friend, but I'm like, oh my God,
What the hell is that?
that
Yeah.
bitch is running a scam on you. It's called
Yeah.
applied kinesiology, and it is some bullshit.
Kinesiology.
Yeah, it is. It's just quackery, darling.
Yeah.
It's about as real as Bigfoot. Well,
It's
this
about
has
like
been
energy energy or something.
It's about energy and chakras and lies and manipulation. It's a scam. It's snake oil.
Honey Chakra Khan.
Chakra Khan. This is Mike Diamond for Homework.
This is Miss Matinga.
And this is Booby.
We will see you soon when class is back in session.
This angle is doing me no favors.